Welcome to Talk to the Hannah with your host, No Hands, the podcast where we dive into all the mess, spill the tea, and talk our smack. From everyday drama to laughs and inspiration, get ready for real talk, raw vibes, and a fresh perspective every time.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl, No Hands, and you already know you guys are tuning in to Talk to the Hannah. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, it's been a week, you guys. It's been a good week. I'm sorry for I was supposed to post this. I was supposed to actually do this the day before yesterday, but something happened with like my power and internet, and it just was. I'm just gonna say right now, I believe, like you guys might not believe in, but I believe that it was like some type of evil spirit that was trying to stop me from what I want to do, because I want it so bad. And like, not saying like I want the fame or anything, I just want to be heard. I want like people to hear what I gotta say. And I feel like even if it's one listener, even if it's a million listeners, whatever it is, as long as it's a number, it may be a lonely number, but it's a number to start. As long as my message is being heard, and as long as somebody is clicking to tune in to hear a couple seconds, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I was going through. I had a lot of stuff this week. It was a busy, busy, busy week. It was a busy, busy, crazy week. Starting with the vet. Oh my gosh, my dog got sick, and like, I don't even really want to talk about it too much, but because I don't want to say, hey, don't go to the vet or nothing like that. Because you want to get your baby, your animal, your child, your family member the same type of need and care that you would do and get and want for your own. You know what I mean? Or for you as well, especially if it's just you or something like that, you and your dog. So I'm not trying to say don't go to the vet, but also, bitch, you gotta remember the vet, let me tell you the story. My dog was sick. I was feeding him different foods. So that's what I believe ideally got him with, he had diarrhea basically. Google it and all that. And that's another thing. Be careful what you also read on the internet and put in and watch on the internet, however you get your information, because any and everybody can say that they a doctor. Any and everybody can go in there just for clickbait and just for you to watch it and all that. Everybody's not certified in treating the animal. Everybody don't even probably have an animal. They just doing it because, hey, they know people going to watch and listen. And some of it really might be propaganda, where it's to get your dog sick, to bring your dog in there. Like, your animal. So anyway, he getting the runs. And like I said, I know why he got the runs. He done snuck and ate my burger. Not even snuck. I gave him some. But he had some of the burger. And now, you know what I mean? So I'm dealing with the consequences of that. But now they got to the point where one morning I woke up and like, he knew he don't go to the bathroom. He's like 5 months. He don't go to the bathroom in the house. But this time overnight, he wound up going to the bathroom and he tried to eat it up. So that's probably why he started throwing up as well. Long story short, quick back to it. Go to the vet. Get to the vet. The vet goes and tells me, hey, because I have a membership and all that bull crap. Okay, this is how much it's going to cost you with your coverage and your membership and all that. I said, okay. Now, mind you, she stopped at like $40, $50. So I'm like, okay, bet that's with my membership, and you doing all these tests and all that type of stuff. Of course, a fecal sample, whatever the hell that is, basically poop. Of course, that's gonna be free. Like, you want to test my baby poop? Of course, that's free. But the test that he need costs money. No problem. Once again, catch what I said. The shit that he need, the shit that's free to just get his poop, that's free. But the test that he need costs money. So now when I get there, when I go pick him up, I drop him off. Well, guess what? We couldn't do the free stuff, but we did do the one that costs money. And just in case he's sick, we're going to add up more. We're going to give you more medicine to take home. So now the bill goes to one something. Then on top of that, here's a prescription for the medicine. Well, you need a prescription for the medicine. Why do you need a prescription for medicine? Like, what? I'm thinking, all right, maybe since I got the prescription, it's a discount or it's gonna be free. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm paying for this already. I have his insurance and I have a plan for him, basically. So the insurance actually gives me rebates and it pays me back for what I pay monthly for his visits or whatever, being able to go to the vet whenever and call, all that type of stuff. And if he need medicine. So I'm not worrying about so much as the money, you know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing. It's no price to love. What I'm saying is the vet, like any other doctor, not that want to give you stuff, I feel like, to make you come back to them. That's how they make money. Like, bitch, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had 2 dogs already in my life. The motherfuckers ain't get no shots. I ain't take them to no vets. And they live healthy, perfect lives at the end of the day. It was no issues, no problems, no anything. Now all of a sudden, I decided to do the right thing and responsible and give my dog all these type of shots and fucking things that he need and all that. Okay, now he got diarrhea and this, that, and the third. When I'm feeding him regular people food, he chilling. He chilling. Growing up, I watched my fucking cousin give my dog a whole pan, like one of them big ass aluminum pans. Fuck even a bowl. He had an aluminum pan, cookouts and everything. So okay, just give it to the dog. Put it in there. The dog gonna eat it. Growing up all my life, the dog gonna eat it. The dog gonna eat it. Then I'm Googling it. When I get my dog, I'm trying to take care of him. Oh, don't feed your dog this. Give your dog that. Don't do this. This is good for digestion. This is good for da. Like, you know what, bro? Everybody is different. Every dog's different. Everybody is different. So I'm not going to compare my dog to your dog. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to go for what you know. And that's where I'm at with it right now. So back to the story of the dog food. So now I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm already upset. She explained it to me. After she explained it to me about this dog food, mind you, this is one of the most expensive dog food. It's scientist food. And by scientist food, meaning they take the dogs and feed these motherfuckers whatever is in the shit. Medicine also. Mind you, I work for a pharmaceutical company. They dealt with mice and dealing with transporting mice and even fleas and all that. I mean, ticks or whatever whatever it was. Like they experiment on these bitches. So you experiment and you giving my dog an experimental drug that y'all saying, now you want me to watch him and see what his reaction is? Now he became a test subject for y'all? Fuck no. So just to keep, since I already went as far as Mondo commit to it 100%, you telling me, because what you telling me is the food that you want me to get, the most expensive food and trial food that you want me to get is prescription. You want me to get this. But the one underneath of it that y'all also prescribed to get, which is Pro Plan by Purina, y'all wanted me to get this too. This was your suggestion. Y'all said get this one. It was 3 different ones. It was the less affordable one, because I don't like to say cheap. It was the less expensive one. It was the medium, Pro Plan. That's the mixed one. Half the vets say I give them Pro Plan, or they give them because they get discounts. The next one. Now, mind you, like I said, they saying, oh, well, I can get my dog this. Mind you, keep in mind, they telling me to put my dog on his food first, okay? I didn't go for that. I did the second to best. That's what I did. Now I'm on the second to best. He changing up. Now, I ain't had no problem when he was eating Rachel Ray food. He ain't had no problem when he was eating Rachel Ray food. You feel what I'm saying? No type of problems at all. But now, all of a sudden, now he's fucking eating. Now that he's eating the food that y'all told me to get, he got issues. No, you know what, bitch? I got issues now. I have fucking issues right now. That's the problem. They have issues. Because now, y'all bitches is having me spend money on this food. Mind you, I said, so the food that y'all told me to get, it's not working. So you want me to get the next one up. So that was the plan. Because that's what probably happens. That food gets you messed up, where now whatever it does to you that it's supposed to not do to the dogs, it does to put them on this prescription food. Now, mind you, you already told me to give my dog this in the beginning. Now when I go up to, because I buy the food just to go commit to 100, I buy the food, get the food for the dog. I'm at the register, give them the prescription. Why the food is still the same amount? So this not prescription. You just saying that just so my dog can be one of your statistics. And you know what? It's my baby. I'm going to try it out. So what about the food that y'all told me to get? Why do I got to give him this food? Why is he just taking this food? Like, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding this shit. You got to help me understand this type of shit. I'm serious. Help me understand what's going on. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Hello? That's all I'm saying. And if you can't sit up here, so I'm pissed off. Y'all give me all this medicine. Y'all give me different foods. And now you want my dog, because when I switch his food again, because I still got a whole bag of food. When I switch his food again, then I got to deal with that shit. I'm not doing it. So that was my problem. That was one of the things that I had to deal with this weekend, over the weekend, with my dog. He was very, very sick. No dog parks. I felt bad. I wasn't going to the dog park, and I pick up shit. I pick up my baby shit. So I wasn't going to dog parks and not pick up his shit because his shit wasn't pick upable. Like it wasn't solid, basically. Like it was, I tell my friend that all the time. It was very soupy, and I couldn't pick up soup. You know what I mean? So I was like, we're not going to the dog park. But the vest is crazy. To be honest with you, my dog is still shitting like that. And that's because I had to change his food again. So now I'm just going to just mix it in and just do what I know is best for him and what works for him. And that's how I'm just going to deal with it. And that's how I'm going to take it from there, honestly. So also, I want you guys to understand that I guess me and my dog go through the same type of shit. Because mind you, when he was going through the runs, I had to run. So maybe it was what we ate and it just was different for him. You know what I'm saying? But it was that with the vets trying to get me money, trying to take money from me. And I felt very, very, I don't know. I just felt like they was getting me. I felt like they was getting me and I didn't like it. I didn't like that. I'm like, so you mean to tell me the medicine that y'all told me to get, it ain't working for him? Now I got to get this one. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. To be honest with you, no food we eat in this world is fucking good. Like, for real. Nobody don't know anything about really the shit that we consuming. The consumer do not know anything about what is going on. So, like, when it come down to it, when I did my research, it's nothing good. It is nothing good out there. For me. I'm just saying, for me. Like, when I research and I look up shit, I'm like, oh, this shit ain't, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, and it is how it is. I'm not even gonna keep on dawning on it because I also had a doctor's visit as well. And mind you, I had to go because mind you, I had seizures when I was growing up. Mind you, ever since I started smoking weed, I always tell my doctors that ever since I started smoking weed, I haven't had them. So that's another reason why I kind of smoke. I had my gun license, so I don't get my medical marijuana. And I don't need all that extra shit that they got in it. Once again, putting extra shit in it and trying to get a profit. I don't want to become one of them statistics. I don't want to become one of them subjects. I don't want to become one of y'all guinea pigs. So I just keep, if stuff's not broken, I don't fix it. And I wasn't in the business of fixing shit. Okay. If that makes sense. So yeah. My doctor's visit was also horrible. Mind you, I had my wig on. I got a wig. And I'm gonna say this, maybe because of certain things, people don't want to like judge you because the lace front is lacing. The wig is wigging. It's really, really wigging. And plus they white. So white people don't really understand weave anyway. So I'm asking them before I got my test, because I knew the test is an EKG or EEG or whatever it is. They had to get in my scalp. Now, my whole thing is I asked the doctor and I asked it's a routine test just for them to rule out shit. Because I'm at a new place and I'm at a new doctor. So they want to establish like a baseline basically like of my history. So they want to rule it out basically. So that's the purpose of the test. So I wasn't too pressed or worried about the test for because I already knew it wasn't gonna come back anything. I just had to do it because it's a procedure. Me knowing me, I'm asking them. I said, this is new for me. No, I said, this ain't new for me. I said, do I have to do the same procedures? And they like, no, you don't have to da da da. Ex doctor, ex receptionist. I call them because which was new for me was they telling me that I have to be sleep deprived. I never had to mind you, I stayed up all night, all night. My appointment was at 7:45 in the morning. Stayed up all night. So I had to schedule, and I couldn't drive. So I had to schedule a ride for pickup and drop off. So I'm calling them to ask them, hey, what do I need? Getting all the information, getting everything together, getting everything I need to get together. And what happened? She goes in when I get there, everything is fine. Now the lady goes and try to like put the things on my head. And I'm like, does this come off? And I'm like, what? Like, okay, you assume this was my year. Now that you see what's going on over there and you fully got in, like you clock, then you ask me, do it come off? I'm like, come off. Bitch, I asked y'all this already. I was up all fucking night long. You mean to tell me y'all motherfuckers couldn't tell me that I had to do this? You mean to tell me y'all didn't send me a package, a prepare package, or send me something like, hey, make sure this, remind, you didn't send me any of this, but you tell my son, do this, come off. Now, mind you, thank God, I'm going to be honest with you. Thank God I just didn't lay it. I just pressed it down. So I was like, all right. She's like, we got to reschedule this. Bitch, I'm not rescheduling this. I'm not about to do this all over again, stay up all night. I'm not about to do this whole thing. Like, I'm tired, I'm cranky, I'm irritated. I don't like Ubers. I got my own car. I don't want nobody else driving my car. It's a lot going on. So at the end of the day, I don't want to deal with this. And I know it's not about what you want, but we here now. So I go and take off my wig. Mind you, glue and all. But now I forgot I sewed it on. So now it's hanging off my fucking head in the doctor's office. The way I came in here is not the way I'm leaving out. Now I'm upset, crying, so dramatic. I'm over it. Oh my God. I'm start crying. So I'm like, bitch, I can't believe I'm in this fucking doctor's office with my head, with my cap back, like half back cap. I'm really half back cap, bro. I'm like, this shit irritating me. Like, it's getting me so irritated to the point where I don't even want to fucking do this shit no more. So I'm like, well, mind you, it's enough glue where I said, bitch, just give me a mirror. I'll put it back because I'm not about to sit here and go to sleep with this wig halfway off. I put the shit back on and I give me a mirror and I start putting it down because it's still sticky. So I'm like, at least I can do this and keep it like that. I said, get some scissors. We can cut this thread and we can do it forward. That way, keep my edges intact, all that bullshit. This bitch, white lady, and I don't mean to call her no bitch, excuse my language. This lady, white lady, I'm gonna say that. Oh no, I'm not cutting these stuff. I don't feel comfortable. Bitch, you don't feel comfortable fucking cutting the thread off? I understand because you don't know black people here. But bitch, you felt comfortable snatching the shit off. You felt very comfortable helping me take that shit off my motherfucking head. I tell you that much. So now she goes out there and go get a black motherfucker. She goes in there to go get a nurse or somebody. Who she bring in? A black bitch. Excuse my language again, but she brings in a black lady. And I know but she had to find somebody that was of my race, of my culture, of that type of background to come and do that type of shit. I'm in there over it. Now the whole wig off. Now I'm in there braids out, looking like I just did an episode of Baddies. Looking like Zeus, honestly, you can hit me up too now. Cause honestly, I'm gonna apply for them too. The way I was sitting up in there crying, lashes halfway falling out. Bitch, you would have thought I just did a scene from Baddies. Like, I was in there just like, bitch, bitch, I may be black, bitch, but I did the white people shit. Okay, I sat there, went to sleep because bitch was tired, cried myself to sleep like the cancer crybaby I am. Did, yes I did. Waited till I was done, quiet. Mind you, the bitch talking to me like, so while she's putting the things on my head, doing it before the test started. I'm quiet, upset. This bitch like, so how was your fucking, what did you do to occupy your time and stay up at night? Bitch, I know you not finna talk to me. And now I mean to call you a bitch now. Shut the fuck back. Bitch, I ain't even say nothing. Once I ain't say nothing, she knew, she clocked. And she said, oh yeah, she not in the mood. She not in the mood. And that bitch went to go do her work, woke up. I said, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Bitch, I'm calling them. I'm HR, human services, all that shit. I'm calling your manager. I need your manager number. I need to talk to the people that deals with this type of situation. I forgot what it's called, but they got like patient something. I need all that. Yes, fuck that. Cause the way I left out of here and feeling like that, bitch, with no wig now. Oh no, bitch, a bitch wasn't having it. So that was like my hospital experience. That was one of the things that was going on. You know what I mean? So, and another thing I wanna keep in mind, because the whole time I'm going to take the test, my husband like, is anything wrong? Oh, what's wrong? How did the test go? You sure it didn't? Babe, why the fuck do you keep asking me and trying to insinuate or trying to like wish that something was on the test? Like I said, first and foremost, I'm gonna keep this honest. I believe in God. I walk by faith. How I move, how I operate is not me. It's not me. It's me trusting God. It's me letting God order my steps and following them. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's not nothing a doctor can fucking say to me. Even when I was going through that little bullshit with the Bell palsies, bitch, it's nothing that the doctors could, them bitches try to get me on medicine. Bitch, what am I taking medicine for that ain't gonna fucking help? There is no medicine for this type of situation. Why the fuck would I be taking the medicine for real? God got the final say. God got the final say. And I don't want to get off topics because that's a whole nother story, even with God. And what I was about to say, something about with Nike. Like I had to really I had to really look at like half my wardrobe and half my shit. Like, or not half my wardrobe, half my, if not all of my athletic wear or athletic wear, whatever you want to call it, is fucking Nike. Headbands, hats, fucking, scarves, jackets, shirts, bras, socks, shorts, skirts, like, you know what I mean? Like pants, tights, like sneakers. Like I have all Nike. And for me to be repping somebody that like I was watching Kai, not to bring up Kai, but I was listening to Kai's stream and he said it about Nike. A couple people said it too, but it wasn't until Kai said it that made me realize like, you got to stand on business on what you believe in, honestly. And all this goes to say with my husband, who will soon become ex-husband, honestly, or I'm about to be in a Cardi B situation where we about to be legally separated. I'm serious. Cause not even just that, it's just a lot, but just to have that energy and somebody to say that kind of like baffled me. And he might not have meant it like that. But like I said, I already knew I was good. Not only because of me, but because of faith, because of God. You know what I'm saying? So when he kept saying that, it kind of was getting to me. We got into like a little thing, like, well, babe, why the fuck you keep saying, like, what do you need it to be something? Like, do you want it to be something? Cause some people be wanting you to be or not grow or be where you at, honestly. And I'm not saying that it's my husband. I'm just saying that's how I took it with that situation in that moment. You get what I'm saying? Cause I take things to the heart. I get defensive about things. So he might not have meant it like that. You know what I mean? He might have meant it like really just conversation. Are you sure? You know what I mean? Doctors do be fucking up. It's just, yes, I'm sure because babe, I know me. I don't have no type of underlying health issues. Blood work is good. I'm not down. I'm not saying, I'm just thinking God. I'm not even gonna get into that situation. I'm just gonna thank God. And it goes into like what I was saying earlier about people wanting to wish bad things on you. Listen, I was going to go and do a podcast, this podcast. I was going to do it with somebody. Mama, I kept talking about it. I have a couple episodes out. Finally just found, mind you, kudos to me. Just set up myself to Apple. So now I'm streaming. Not only am I streaming on Apple, I'm streaming on Spotify and YouTube with the podcast. So that's amazing. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? For me, and each day I'm moving. I'm not moving how you want me to move. I'm moving how I want me to move. You feel me? I'm moving how God ordained me to be moving. The universe, however you want to say it. I call him God. I call it God. I'm moving in that steps. Them steps are already ordered. So like what God has blessed me with, nobody cannot touch. You can't touch God's blessing. And I ain't trying to sound like Nikki, but some things are true and some things are right. Some things is just facts. And I'm blessed. So like it goes to say, not just my husband, it goes to say I wanted to reach out and like I said, have somebody else to have a dialogue with, have somebody else to be able to have input, you know what I mean? Like quiet as kept. I love my friends. I would love to have interviews with my friends. I talk to my friends every day. They're my friends. But also you got to keep in mind, to me, I feel like it's biased because me personally, because it's my show, it's my podcast. Me personally, they're my friends because we do 90% of the times agree on certain things. I personally don't want nobody or need nobody to agree with me. And I don't want nobody to agree with me. We can talk and have conversations about the show. We can have conversations about my show topics. They can even come on the show. I have an interview today with me and one of my friends today. We was talking about one of the topics, which is Joseline or whatever. And you know what I mean? I'll go into that, with the topic selection when I go into that later on in the show. But back to, you know what I mean, me wanting to do this with people and reach out. I reached out to somebody who I feel like was smart, intelligent, and very controversial and stands fast on their belief. from what I gathered in the moments that we had, in the conversations that I gathered from our conversations. Now, I don't know her. And like she said, she said it later on the line, we can get to know each other, da, 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 da. Yeah, the point of the show is I was going to get to know you. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't have to like or know people you work with for it to become something like, you know what I mean? Like not a job, but you working. So I don't have to know you to work with you. What I heard and me walking past in the passings of, mutual friends, I like your vibe. I like how you talk. I thought you were somebody who can stand on business and not give a fuck what other people say. But apparently, no, you somebody that just talk shit about people. You somebody that can't, the truth hurts. You somebody that can't take accountability for your own self. And I'm not going to say your name or whatever, because it doesn't even matter. But I'm going to let you know this now. Because if you don't listen, or if you will listen, or however it is to my podcast one day and you go listen to it, you might not hear the show now. But one day when I do get out there and when you do see me streaming and you click past your page and you scrolling up and you do happen to see me on your timeline because somebody else reposted it that you don't know, clock that, okay? When it comes down to a time like that, you will hear this and you will be able to probably go through this. And I want you to understand something, baby. I didn't need you and I won't need you. What I was doing was to ask you for your opinion. I wasn't trying to be nasty to you or be rude to you or anything like that. What I was trying to do for you and for me is better us as people, is to get our word out there, to have, like I say, a dialogue and an intelligent conversation to be able to motivate and teach people and have different opinions from two different ways of life and two different upcomings. I didn't grow up like how you grew up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just fucked up. I'm glad that the show, the interview, because we did an interview. She originally agreed to the interview, and then she didn't want it to be, she didn't want me to do it. We started arguing, and it was just some fake shit. But I'm glad that she gave me a glimpse of what not to deal with, what not to take, how to move accordingly now. She's the reason why now I have a written up contract now, even though I learned to do that anyway, honestly. So that's my mistake. But she's the reason why I have a written up contract right now to this day, before I even do anything with somebody. She's the reason why before I even think about having a conversation with somebody, I need to do a recording. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for that. She's the reason why she's right. She's like, it's not for us. I came to the conclusion that you should do it by yourself. And that, you know what? That's the one thing I do agree on. It's not even by myself. It's just I agree with it. That's not to be for you. God ain't blessed me to give you the blessing for you to try to, because what I'm saying is I feel like I'm getting off topic and I'm just rambling because she really did upset me in a way, because while we were talking, she didn't like the conversation that we was having. I'm not even gonna talk about what we was talking about or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say that energy, because I felt like after we had that conversation, next thing you know, my power in my, not even in my house, because my power in my upstairs was working, but in my office, my space my studio where I actually do record at is not fucking, was it off. So I had to wait until maintenance come, which was 2 days later, to get, you know what I mean, to get this out there, which is a blessing in disguise as well. Because, bitch, I really, really probably ate you up. And I would have really probably put that fucking video up there of us going crazy and you sound like an ignorant ass motherfucker. I really would have did that. So I ain't gonna say your name, but bitch, like I said, you gonna hear this one day. And I'm talking about you. And guess what? That whole argument started because of the way I talked or how I said something. She didn't like the way I said something. And respectfully, I get it. Respectfully, I understand. And I apologize and I explained myself. And I didn't hang up because personally, it didn't bother me as much, like to want to hang up with you because I'm unbothered. So I stayed on the phone with you. We wound up talking later on that day. We was on the phone for like 4 hours. So we were still talking. Later, now that she's calm and we're on a different subject, now she's like, I go and explain to her how my brain works. And it's like, I have photographic memory. I remember things how I see it. When I was going over the story and how I seen it in my head. I remember you sitting here, I was sitting here, and this is where we were at, and this was the discussion that we were having. And from that, one of them discussions that we have, out of a couple, I felt like you were the perfect person to actually do have an interview with, because what you saying, whether it was valid or not valid, you had facts for you, or no, you believe, and you you just make sense to me. You didn't sound like somebody just was a hater, and I wanted to hear you talk about more about it. You felt like you were very, you were like, and you were in it, basically. You knew, you had more information about it. I was like, okay, good. I can talk to her about that topic. She goes on later on the conversation while we at the now she hear, oh yeah, I apologize, I understand, and da 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 da. Oh, well, we can do this. Then, like I said, she goes to say, well, we can work with each other later on, and da da da. No, we could do an interview in Jane. Bitch, no, I don't want to. I'm not your friend. Like what I was talking my friend about, like Nelly. Nelly, your problem is you go through what you go through on Baddies. You go through what you go through because you do try to be friends with people, because you do have a good heart. You may be nasty, and you may be somebody that enjoy your lifestyle, and may have a little whatever, because you that bitch, and it's okay. Especially when you surround yourself around people that don't got shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't want to be friends. I'm not saying I'm her boss. We coworkers, but I don't want to be friends with my coworkers neither. I don't. So, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And I felt like that energy, to sum it all up, because I'm not going to keep talking too long or too much, but to sum it all up, I felt like I feel like people, when, like what my friends say, when you tell people your business, or when you try to share stuff with people, your blessing or something, like with my husband too, they not so much as you wish it or you want it, but you don't know, because the people that do love you the most say that they love you the most, be wishing the worst for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to be better than them. They want you to be on their level. You know what I mean? When people know you, or they feel like they know you, or they're around you and they ain't got shit, they don't want the next person around you to have shit. And that's why hopefully this light, my light, not even hopefully, my light will shine bright, but hopefully that it shines so bright, and that this fire is so big that my friends around me can feel the warmth and want to get a piece of this and want to come and contribute and help, because I felt like I know my blessing. Like I know what my gift is. Like I was telling my friends, like I know what my calling is. I don't just do it for my friends. I don't just minister, or I don't just talk, or I don't just heal, or what's the word? Vent. I don't like vent, or whatever it is. I don't just allow anybody. I listen. I mean, I let anybody be able to vent to me. I let anybody be able to talk to me and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I try to heal and not heal, but my words are just healing. So I always tell myself, learn from whatever it is, good or bad. Don't never be in a situation or waste your time. Like even you listening to me within this hour or so, don't, whatever, hopefully you get something from it. And what I got from that situation with the lady is, yes, the show must go on. The show must go on, because I can talk. I'm gonna keep on telling you that. I can talk by myself. I can talk about you, me, and my experience, or my what's the word? I'm a little, it's morning. I'm smoking a little bit. My altercation with you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I could talk about my altercation with you and my interaction with you and stuff like that. I'm not going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, unless I don't like you, unless you a hating ass bitch, I don't fuck with you. Okay? So, and we just gonna keep it like that. Honestly, I got me a little bit of, I'm just gonna go in. I definitely, you guys, moving forward, I did find me somebody that I will be doing hosting with, but for now, I'll probably just go in and just do, I'll probably just go in and just do interviews, phone interviews, video recordings with my own equipment, send you the link or however it goes. But I do have a structure now. I'm working on Instagram managing, working on Twitter managing, working on TikTok managing. I'm just moving forward, working on getting subscriptions, working on just getting my name out there, working on a structure for the podcast, how to do this, different segments. So I will be giving you, moving forward, going forward, I'll give you a little bit, a snip piece of what going forward. The show will probably start sounding like. But yeah, just interview podcasts basically, and just recording it and giving you guys, bringing it here and editing it and allowing you guys and putting it on my platform and allowing you guys to hear it as well. So moving forward, I'll probably have somebody that I do it with. I want a man with me, honestly, because I want to know what a man thinks on certain things. He can be gay, he can be straight, he can be whatever. I just want a male perspective on things. Also, like I said, I'll have different segments for different things. Because that's one thing that I did get from talking to that woman. Like I said, make sure you get something, learn something, put on my own. And if I do want to do people and invite people to my show, and not trying to sound like this is a platform because I'm not nobody, but if I do want to allow their voice to be on here or whatever, then you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I personally don't have a problem with people. I love talking to people. You know what I mean? But until I do get a consistency, because that's another thing, meeting up with people, scheduling. Schedule's always been a problem. Even when I was doing this for school, scheduling has always been a problem for me and other your artists that you work with or the person that you're working with, your interviewer, or like I said, the artist, whoever it is that you're doing that shoot for or whatever, the schedules never align right and they always change up. You know what I mean? That I get that part. So just catching somebody is another thing, but different segments with different people. So I already have my people who I want to talk, I definitely want to have segments with just Zeus, segments on media, you know what I mean? Segments on different shit. Like, you know what I mean? Different, what's going on in the media. Segments on how this is moving. Segments on this, that, and third. I'm definitely going to be talking about Zeus. That's definitely going to be in my, I can call it the baddie corner or maybe baddie corner. Like, how they say baddie time out. So we can say it's the baddie corner where we talking about Zeus. Also, I can give you guys some input on just a lot of different shit. You get what I'm saying? So politics, I'll have somebody talk about politics or just Trump or what, it's politics. So, just different levels of stuff. I haven't got it full, but by the next 2 shows, you guys definitely will hear from me and have see my structure and see how things are moving on and whatnot. I'm moving. I mean, I be moving how certain people want me to move, but I'm definitely moving how God want me to move. So, you know what I mean? I did want to talk about this one thing, honestly, because I did have this conversation. So I want you guys to listen to this and tell me honestly, or leave a comment or however you guys can message me. You guys can message me on Instagram or whatever. You can hit me up, talk to the Hannah, same way how I spell my show, same way how you can look me up on Instagram. You can also look me up on Twitter, same thing. You can also look me up on TikTok. So definitely leave comments and definitely let me know what you're going to do. I'll be posting this stuff, my contents and stuff like that shortly. I should be working on that this weekend with my manager, my little helper. I'm calling him a helper. He likes to be called manager. But I do want to give you guys a snippet of this, and I want you guys, this is the conversation that me and my friend had. So I want to. Did I lose any more hoes? You still on deck?
I ain't going nowhere.
We're still here.
You will if you don't change your attitude and your energy.
Me?
I don't like it.
What did I do?
You're always looking like you smell shit. Is your beer smelling like shit? Anybody puts this thing for you to always be like,
what the
y'all ever see her?
But I'm like the nicest person in here. That's the crazy part.
It's like, bitch, it look like you want to eat somebody. You look like Shrek.
I just got a resting bitch face.
You know what? Throw it at the motherfucking door. I don't like it. And I'm sure the girls don't appreciate it.
No,
because you know why?
Why?
It's like that face you try to intimidate people.
I don't be trying to intimidate nobody. They all get their hair done by me. I do everybody makeup. I'm like the nicest person here. I just don't be smiling.
That's cap. Your face is crazy. Look at you just rolling your eyes at me. Is you fucking okay, bitch?
Yeah,
I'm tired of playing with your hoes. Is you fucking okay, bitch? Is you fucking okay, bitch?
Not right now, Joseline. Not today. Not right now.
You could stand up and keep on walking that way. Exit this bitch out of here. Exit this bitch out of here. Exit this crazy bitch out of here.
You right.
Crazy ass bitch.
Right.
She always looking fucking crazy. Why you ain't tell her about her fucking face?
I'm focused on TV.
Do y'all like how she walks around here with that stupid ass face? Or y'all scared to speak up?
Obviously.
And those who don't know what we just listening to, that was a snippet of Joseline's called Joseline's Cabaret, and that's on Zeus Network, okay? And those who do know Joseline, Joseline mouth is crazy, okay? So I had an interview with my friend. You can also follow him on Instagram. He is on Instagram as Hell, that's HELL _Rel, RELL. 1800. Okay, you can definitely look him up on Instagram and follow him because I definitely had an interview with him, and this is what he had to say.
Your soul is intimidated by Egypt, not the other ladies. You. This how you feel deep down inside, Joseline. Let's keep it a bean. So you had to throw her soup real quick to soup her up out of there. Because let's keep it a bean again. That girl was ready to put hands on Joseline, okay?
He said, mind you, she said she was like, bitch, I let bitches for less. Like I fucked up bitches for less.
Yes.
But
yes.
But
And
look how
Joseline,
if you can't fall in line, she just did it with Neat. She do it with anybody. If y'all don't fall in line, and that's why she got honestly out of all them bitches jobs and been through, why you think they not here? Them bitches
Joseline,
with the
it ain't about falling in line. It's about respect for me. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it's the cabaret and this is a dancing show. So it's about respect. You know, Jocelyn, you have no respect at all.
well, they don't like what she said on the post. These bitches gonna sit around here. I'm gonna sit around here and make these bitches famous. These bitches ain't got shit.
Doesn't matter. Didn't you got famous because you got on a TV show? So you gonna put these girls through hell?
Well, don't you feel like she went through? I feel like she went through hell.
She ain't go through hell. She was on there as Jocelyn. Didn't nobody put her through the ringer like she putting these fucking young ladies?
Steve,
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Steve,
Right is right and wrong is wrong. She's like them bitches that's gonna worship her as
the ones that's gonna ride for me. Fight.
no, the ones that's gonna worship her.
Well,
The three ladies that she named.
well, you know,
They would look the dirt off her.
think that that's wrong.
Absolutely, the way she treats the girls is wrong, Jocelyn. I'm sorry.
But they sign up
Yeah, y'all signed up to be on the cabaret.
to be treated like.
I don't think that's in the contract, but that's her personality. So it comes with their package. But I think, like I said, they signed up for the cabaret, not to sign up to be disrespectful.
But if you know that that's how Jocelyn is, then you can't really say nothing.
That is true, but some ladies just want the exposure just because it's TV. But at the same time, you can see the ones that's actually on there that don't really allow the disrespect. Clearly, she just started crying because she wanted to peel Jocelyn's face in.
If you Jocelyn or you a pimp and you dealing, because that's what Jocelyn basically is. She a pimp.
Well, I never understood that because I'm not in that lifestyle. So a pimp, I'm thinking like 80s type shit when you bring up pimp.
Somebody that somebody like this take control. Or she's a madam basically, and a madam is like the same thing as a pimp, just a female version of saying that we're a bitch.
You should change the name of your show.
What you mean?
Because that's what she's selling. You're not selling dancing at this point. You're selling sex, madam.
She's selling a show. A cabaret is where you go at where girls is like giving you a whole type of sexy aesthetic and all that type of stuff. Even though bitches is hoeing, because ain't nothing wrong with hoeing. You got OnlyFans and all that type of stuff. Just some bitches need guidance. Some bitches need guidance, and some bitches don't know. Just honestly, not taken away because I fuck with Neat, and I'm not saying that. But I seen a fucking post of Egypt when she was talking about the cabaret, like during the cabaret before this episode. I seen a post of her and she was where in a strip club. So like I feel like most of these people, like majority of them bitches, will be in bed in the strip club or homeless, like what she said. The bitch done said y'all bitches. That bitch said y'all bitches wouldn't be shit. Y'all ain't got shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's how.
Yeah, I think Jocelyn's show is a show that young women definitely should fall back. Fall back. Don't go on her show. Like I'm just keeping it a bean. The show is like this season, Jocelyn. You not really doing your big one. You sending people home. You picking your favorites. It's just not. I'm thinking I was going to be excited to see this season. I'm not excited. This is second episode that made me like, I don't want to watch anymore. And I'm probably the only one that feel like that. But then again, I don't think so. I think a lot of people is feeling the same way I'm feeling about Jocelyn. You know, Jocelyn, you can't keep putting on the same act. Like it's the same act every fucking season. And I think people are sick and tired, especially when the ones that don't deserve it.
So
At the end of the day,
we don't go on behind the scenes. We don't know, like she said, what these bitches really be saying.
but when you ask these ladies in front of her, you have to understand that too. Did she not ask these ladies in front of her? What did the ladies say?
No, they said she do my hair and all that shit. Like she said, I do their hair and all that.
So when she asked these ladies and none of these ladies was on your side of agreement, Jocelyn, you was ready to spin off. And then when she left, you feel like, oh, they was scared. Let me ask them again. And they told you the same shit again.
Well,
no one is
say
intimidated by her. Only who's intimidated, hold on. Ain't nobody, only who's intimidated by her is you, Jocelyn. The network, your husband, or even the dyke bitch that works for you. Them bitches know that girl will knock your fucking head off your shoulders.
Melissa?
Who? Yeah, Melissa. Melissa no. Ballistic no.
So is it
they know they know Egypt would they know Egypt would knock her fucking head off her shoulders.
She look like she will knock.
Bitch, I know why Jocelyn did that to her. That's why I said I know why Jocelyn did that to her. Was it right? No, it wasn't right, Jocelyn. But I know why you did that to her. You, not the girls. You are. You are intimidated by Egypt. I'm sorry. You scared of her.
Intimidation. I think she just very.
She asked the girls that.
Yeah, she asked them because
the reflection off of her.
But behind,
and you asked them twice.
It could be very much Danny and Ocean. Every time Jonathan go and they report to her and they say stuff, they like da 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 da. Like, yeah, bitch, you seen her here. Nice to people. You nice to people, but that's really not nice. Time bomb. And Jonathan, you're a liability and you're not good for the business. And my girls is coming here telling me about how you are.
We don't know if the girls coming in here telling her anything. But what I do know is what I saw on Kansas camera. When she asked these bum, dirty little bitches a question about Egypt, they all, no, no, no. And then when Egypt leaves out the room, she asked them again as if they were scared to answer because Egypt was there.
Well, they're not going to answer anyway because they know that they was going to see her around. She's going to see the show.
None of these girls were scared of her. Jocelyn, I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, she
asked them, well, what does that mean?
She couldn't get down with.
You don't think they were scared? She asked them if they intimidated by her. What does that mean? Thank you, Hannah. I'm the lawyer today.
Oh, here we go. Jonathan talking to these girls. They coming on the show. I don't give a fuck if she's scared of them or if she's not scared of them. Because when they come down to it, bitch, y'all coming on my show. I'm not scared of a fuck thing. What it is you bitches can't get in line. They not a unit. They are scared of that bitch. They scared of that bitch. I don't give a fuck. She see it. Jonathan see it. And Jonathan not going to have another alpha around. That's how.
Just say that. How you just said it. Just keep it a being like that, Jocelyn, because the bitch wasn't doing shit. She was happy to be there. Sister, she was happy to be there.
Who to try to fight Egypt or try? Who was going to try Egypt?
A bitch tried Egypt.
I wanted to see Egypt fight.
There's only 2 girls on there that can really fight too. No shade.
Huh?
It's only 2 girls on there to me that can really fight. No shade. Guy is the new young girl, right?
Yeah.
Them 2 bitches right there.
So that's what I'm saying. Besides Sky, who was really going to fight Egypt? It go back to Rick now.
They all was giving friends. They all was giving friends. All the old girls. Old girls with friends. All the old girls was giving friends.
Yeah, this not
you know. And the new girls ain't want a piece of Egypt. But you know, one girl stood up and she fought Egypt. So come on, Jocelyn, like let's be real.
I want to see Chinks fight Egypt anyway.
But I'm just keeping it a being though. But a girl got up and fought her though, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, Hannah, I'm sorry, but your girlfriend was giving scary bitch tease, and I'm just keeping it a bean. Your girl was giving scary bitch tease, and yes, she spooked her. Yes, she spooked her. Absolutely, I feel like Jocelyn spooked her, so Jocelyn said something. I don't think none of the girls went back and said anything to Jocelyn. I just think Jocelyn spooked her. It was something that you said earlier. Another alpha, she not having it, and Jocelyn spooked it.
She is.
I think it was that 100.
She control, but I like it's not about. That's why I say I don't think it's so much of fear, but like you said, it's just she she bitching these her bitches. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody coming around and telling your employees what to do, like they the boss, or they being nice to her or scared.
But
They
she,
not talking
but
to Egypt, talking back
but
to
they
Egypt.
said it wasn't that type
They're
time.
not talking back to Egypt how Jasmine talking, how they talk to Jasmine. They rolling their eyes at Egypt and all that. And then when Egypt started rolling her eyes and Egypt started all that extra shit, that's what made
So
Jasmine.
just ain't all the bitches in there scared of her. Even Jocelyn.
They fought, but that's how Jasmine gotta be. If you ain't scared of me, you gotta go.
Yeah, Egypt should have punched that bitch in her motherfucking mouth. No shit.
That's probably why Jasmine didn't invite the bitch to the reunion.
Scary bitch, always hiding behind the security. Get out of here super fast, because you already know exactly what she turned around and told the security guard. She eat bitches for less. Something she said out.
Like she eat up here. She definitely said that.
Like, what?
No, she
That was, I didn't even like get into that. What, that was the title of this episode? So shady. Go ahead, Zeus. Now I'm about to start paying attention to the titles, because y'all did that shit with motherfucking baddies. Shit got real. What Diamond say that?
And that's exactly what she said on there. Tell them this title, she said on there, the title of this show episode should be Shit Got Real. And that's exactly how they put it. Tommy said shit got real.
Shit got real. Horse shit. But I don't know. Jocelyn, I'm going to watch next week, but you kind of pissing me off, bitch. I want to bust you in your fucking head.
Jocelyn can make a bitch a Scorpio get you under your skin like that. I live for Jocelyn and I fucks with that bitch for real.
No, Jocelyn just like, sister, you a submissive girl, I guess, because I can't see nobody talking to me like
It's not that. It's not so much in a submissive because, like I said, number one, bitch, I'm not signing up for anything like that for anybody. That's even like boot camp, army.
that. I
Like
can't
that.
see how you can sit there and maybe that turns you on. I
like
don't know.
it. I like.
Okay, maybe
Not
it
even
turns you
that.
on, but I don't like to
I see
sit
her
and watch
vision.
people. Like, I know Jocelyn can be a little. But I feel like if you're gonna get these bitches that, give it to the bitches that deserve it. So when she do go off, on the bitches that deserve it, yeah. But Jocelyn, I feel like the two episodes who you threw like knives at, I'm sorry, but Hannah, it's like they was on ice. They was chilling. Both girls, Neek and Egypt, was on ice for real, for real. Get rid of the bitch that was splitting all over the floor. Get rid of that bitch that was splitting on the floor and standing on the steps with fucking ISIS and them beat her the fuck up. And she had to talk about, my arm was messed up. My arm was messed up. I didn't help my friend. Get rid of that bitch. Get rid of her.
I mean, she can go.
That's all I'm saying. Get rid of her, and then the girl that left, good for you. You couldn't take it no more. Goodbye.
But it's like I said,
She should have went to Baddies. But girl, if you can't take Jocelyn, you ain't gonna be able to take Baddies, honey.
It's not about being submissive. It's like, bitch, I'm not about to sit around. I'm really not gonna sign myself up for that. But I get her idea. Like I see her vision. I know what it's like. I know what she wants. Just like I bring up Natalie. When Natalie, her episode, she said the same thing. Y'all didn't jump for me. That's the same thing Jonathan said on the first episode. And Jonathan say that, Natalie say that on her last episode. So, like, saying that Jonathan and Natalie are the same, but I feel like bitches see her method because that's like not even bringing up slavery or nothing like that. But sometimes that's what you got to do to people to like mind control them. And now maybe them.
And that's sick, and some people would do
Exactly.
it for
Maybe
the,
some people don't,
and
but that's
some people would just do it for the fame, and that's what it be aiming at. Because at the end of the day, real bitches salute. That made me like Pretty Pete even more. And the message that Pretty Pete actually had behind that message I sent you when Pretty Pete, said she came on the show. She had her own shit before she even hit the show. You know what I'm saying? She had her Rolly, her watch before she, even came on the show. That was her. And she ain't fight Diamond for. She fuck with P because P didn't, you know, go off when the bitch asked her to go off. Like, bitch, you're on the show. You a cast member, right? So don't give that. You should have been a boss.
you a boss, act like one. She definitely did say that.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be a boss like Joseline. Joseline do have her girls under control, but the way she talks to her girls, Joseline is eliminating the girls that she feel like, I'm sorry, I have to keep it real. That's not praise. You have to praise her for her to keep you. Well, not Isis, Osha. I think her name Osha. Osha mixed in Hannah last season. Osha was the lap dog for real. She was literally, I love you, Joseline. Another ground you walk on.
That's what I need.
Yeah. So I feel like all the elimination Jasmine given, if you not giving her three top girls that she like,
What she said.
she said the names. What's their names to say it?
She said Oceans. She said Oceans, Andrea, and Danny. She said I might have just keep them. She said because they're the ones that really died for me and they shit, breathe, and all that.
Her. They kiss the bottom of her feet. If it's black and dirty, they would look the soles of her feet. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's eliminating the girls that she see that would not look the soles of her feet. She had to get rid of that big bitch. Charles, you're not gonna look the soles of her feet. You gonna try to bite her too. Gonna try to eat the bitch feet. You ain't gonna look the soul. Jonathan knew that.
And that was my interview with Hellrel. That's on with Rel. You can look him up on Instagram. It's Hellrel, HELL_Rel, RELL 1800. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for more content and more drama interviews. And, it's just going to get messier and messier, crazier as we go deeper and deeper. And you guys are on this journey with me of this podcast journey and of this, my new followings and my new journey to the internet, my media journey, basically. So yes, you can follow me at Instagram. That is nohands, NO_HANDZ, or Twitter, which is hands talk. So that's HANDZ_TLK. Okay. Make sure you guys follow up and remember to stay messy, stay real, and keep talking to the Hannah.
Like and subscribe.